Hello, hello, hello. Just a very rainy collective for today. Nothing specific that I want to look into, just whatever comes up is what comes up. And I think that these messages are the most important because they really connect to your energy. I know that there's things that you have questions about, things that you need clarity on, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just need a little bit of extra support, and that's what I'm here to provide you. By the way, regardless of when I post these videos, I want you guys to remember that all of my videos are timeless, because I do sometimes say happy Saturday, happy whatever. They're timeless. Whenever you see them is when you need to see them, and that's also why collective readings are so powerful, that maybe you watch this video and it doesn't relate, but in a little bit it will relate. We have 8 falling out. 8 is a very prominent number right now, a sense of limitlessness, because 8 of Swords is popping up for me. It actually popped up in the reading that I just did. So 8 of Swords is very prominent right now, of being your limitations, living in your doubts, living in your insecurities, and allowing them to overtake your life. But the only thing that has power over you is what you give power to, because you're limitless. You have the power to create your reality based on your perspective, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to go into all the psychology here. I know that you are so tired of hearing it, but repetition is key. That is the whole purpose of neuroplasticity, that your brain doesn't know what's good or bad. Your brain simply knows what is familiar. And that is why repetition is so important. And here, repetition and strength. Strength isn't about stepping into your masculine energy and fighting for the things that you want. Yes, that is an important part of reaching your dreams, reaching your goals, reaching your manifestations, becoming the person that you want to be. But sometimes strength is about surrender. Strength is about knowing that even if you give up, which doesn't mean giving up, it merely means letting go of the control that you don't actually have and allowing things to just happen around you, because you are capable of handling anything that comes your way. That is what strength is based on the Strength card. It isn't about fighting for the things that you want. It's about leaving your hand open and trusting yourself enough that even if you do get hurt because you have your palm open and vulnerable, you are still going to be okay, and maybe you're going to receive that little miracle that you were waiting for. You are going to finally achieve everything that you want if you just stop fighting so much. That is what your strength means. Knowing when, where, and how to fight to protect yourself, to get the things that you want. But being positive at the end of the day, the Sun card is falling out, which, by the way, just energetically, good things are coming. Strength and Sun card together is a very interesting combination to remind you that you are strong, that you have a lot more going for you than you think you do, that you can step into your childlike wonder and naivety once in a while because you are protected enough to do that. Ironically, it's raining, but through this rain, through the hardships that we have to go through the strength that we have to endure, we become brighter people. Because when the rain is over, the sun will come out. The sun will always come out. And tomorrow has no mistakes in it yet, as Anne of Green Gables would say, which means that there's so much beauty left in the world that you're just not paying attention to because you're so busy fighting. You're so busy trying to protect yourself. And that's why you're procrastinating. That's also very interesting because instead of living now, because tomorrow isn't promised, you are waiting for something amazing to happen to keep you moving forward, to keep you living. I am going to finally quit my job and go on vacation when I win $1 million. I am going to start going to my favorite places when I finally find somebody who will go with me. I am going to get myself a sweet treat when I lose just 3 more pounds. You have to start living now. Tomorrow is genuinely not promised. And regardless of what you go through, I think that surrender is a very prominent word. That word has been on my mind a lot lately. As you know, I have anxiety and I'm trying to not have anxiety, and maybe that's something that you're going through too. And a big part about anxiety is not fighting it, is knowing that it's there to protect you and to try to honestly ignore it as much as possible. And I think that that should be the case with everything in your life that is not going right. That if you're constantly waiting for something to happen, constantly procrastinating living your life, then are you actually living or are you simply surviving? You know the answer to that. That was rhetorical. You have to start living in the now. You have to start surrendering to everything that is and just living your life in spite of everything going wrong. In spite of everything that you think is going wrong. Let me rephrase because of the 8 of Swords. In spite of everything that you think is going wrong, live your life anyway. In spite of you not being in the relationship that you want to be in yet, go live your life and love yourself enough. You can buy yourself flowers. You can write your name in the sand. In spite of not having the $1 million that you're striving for, or even having the job that you dream about, or not having a job and getting paid to exist, go do the things that make you happy, even if you aren't financially stable because of that thing that makes you happy, go do it anyway, in spite of everything not going right in your finances. If your body is rebelling against you and you live with chronic diseases, or you constantly find yourself being sick, go do things in spite of it. Because if your body has nothing to be healthy for, then it's never going to keep it healthy. Because our minds and bodies are very interconnected. So if you're constantly thinking about the negatives, if you're constantly thinking about everything going wrong, there is no point in your mind and body doing anything to make things go right. And that's all neuroplasticity. It's all a matter of what you say to yourself on a repetitive level that keeps your body and your mind in a familiar state of being where you are going to survive even if you're not happy. Even if you have a sense of hope that you will be happy someday, but happiness is habitual. You need to understand that you have everything that you need right here, right now. You have all the strength, you have all the capabilities, you have all the positivity somewhere deep down in your heart, knowing that you're going to be okay at some point, but that some point has to be now. I'm going to repeat this for the third time to really drive it into your neuroplasticity. Tomorrow is not promised. You have today. You have today's energy, even if it's gloomy outside, even if you're tired, even if you're burnt out, even if you're anxious, even if you're depressed. All you have is right now. And honestly, you can tell yourself that I'm not going to deal with this. Today, I decide to be happy. Today, I am going to force the universe to show me every single little reason why I should be okay, why I am okay. That is neuroplasticity. That is you telling your brain what to pay attention to. The more that you pay attention to and pick at everything that isn't going right in your life, the less it's going to go right. So stop procrastinating. Stop telling yourself that I'm going to be happy when this, and this happens, and know that happiness is not conditional. As much as we need the physical realm to let us know that we are okay, happiness is unconditional. Happiness comes from within. And by no means am I telling you to be delusional 24/7, because that's just not right. That's not part of the human experience. Without the bad, there would be no good. But I am telling you that dwelling on the same thing over and over again, that is keeping you down, that is keeping you from living, that is keeping you in this waiting period of thinking that you're going to be okay at some point, isn't allowing you to tap into your happiness. You are the sunshine in your life. You have to take that warmth and create strength out of it. You are stronger than you think you are. You are more capable than you think you are, and you are safer than you think you are. Stop procrastinating. Stop overthinking every single little thing that might potentially go wrong. I know, easier said than done, but take that leap of faith and surrender to what is. It's better than you think it is.